The moment we're born, we begin to age. There's just no stopping it, at least so far. Yet we're living longer because everything about growing older has changed, thanks to medical advances and technology. Another great advance has been the kind of care offered to seniors today. One of the leaders in providing these new breakthroughs is Wing Kei. Here, families have a new and important role to play.
In Chinese culture, honor thy parent is very important, not just by word, but by action. You can see that in a Wing Kei nursing home.
When I see the care that's provided here at Wing Kei and the love that's given day to day, that's the type of care that I want to see for my own family, for my wife's family, and being a part of that is something amazing.
I think they really appreciate being in touch with their cultural roots, whether it's food, whether it's being able to speak Cantonese, Chinese to the staff and to the other residents. Okay, bye-bye.
But the story of how Wing Kei came to be is just as special. It's a story of how a vision can become a reality and dreams can come true. The Wing Kei story begins on a cross-country plane ride in August of 1993. Two men, Vincent Leung and Don Jung, took a trip from Calgary to Toronto to attend the Chinese Congress on World Evangelization.
Don started telling me that he wants to retire. And I know Don. He's a person with vigor, and he's very focused, like to achieve tasks. And also he always talked to me about being the salt and light of the community.
On the plane to Toronto, we have a good fellowship about what we intend to do for the community.
I see him like to retire yet, not ready yet. So that's why I suggest to him, Don, have you ever thought of building a nursing home?
We both have the same interest, and that's what he felt, that's what we need.
And he looked at me, with his eyes kind of open. Looks like he finds something new in his career at this age.
That is our heart and mind from the very beginning, to build something for the senior, for the Chinese, in a Christian way of life.
So Don and Vincent went to work. They started seeking support, talking to officials from the city, the province, and the federal government. In June 1996, the Chinese Christian Wing Kei Nursing Home Association was officially incorporated.
I remember the first bank we opened with around, I think it's $20 contribution from each party. At that time, we got a few members, other than Don myself, that are very eager to help out.
With my education, my experience with Vincent's together, we hold our whole faith, and I think we have a message.
Don said to me that we need to build a Chinese nursing home in the city, okay? And he tells me that 10% of the population in Calgary are Chinese. And on top of that, 10% of the Chinese are over 65 years old. So we need this facility to look after the seniors.
We have no political interest, we have no personal agenda. All we want to serve the community and the senior. And if I grab a taxi cab today, they say Wing Kei is an honorable organization.
In 1997, the association, working closely with the Bethany Care Society, refurbished a unit within the Bethany Care Centre, opening 30 beds designated for Chinese seniors. The unit was named Wing Kei Villa.
I remember opening day as if it was yesterday. It was just wonderful. I had never been to see a dragon dance, and all the important people in Calgary were there.
It's our first attempt to do Chinese nursing home in another facility. And that we have 30 beds. It turned out to be in great demand and very successful.
Then they had a whole bunch more people wanting to come in, and they said, we have to design a standalone building. It was at that time that Don came to me and said, Evelyn, will you come and work with us on the board? And I said, really? You want me? And they said, yes, we want you.
In 2001, after detailed discussions led by the association, along with the federal and provincial government, All of them agreed to contribute $4.5 million with the goal of building a new nursing home in Calgary. Don and Vincent's vision was becoming closer to reality.
Once the idea is conceived, building a nursing home, then we need to learn how to fundraise, raise money.
They needed grassroots support, they needed support from politicians, and they were able to get that. They had such passion, they infected everybody with it.
At one point, we needed a development permit, to start. And we're not getting it, and I told the manager, Mary actually, I said, I'm not leaving until I got this paper in my hand. So that was pretty forceful. I mean, sometimes you have to do that, and we got it at the end.
In 2005, a 30-year operating agreement was signed with the Calgary Health Region to provide long-term care to 89 Chinese seniors. The Wing Kei Care Centre opened its doors on May 22, 2005. But the opening of the new centre presented one more challenge. Now, with Wing Kei operating independently, a chief executive officer needed to come on board and take charge to lead Wing Kei from mentorship to independence. That person was Kathy Tan.
When I took this job, the board told me, now that they finished the building, now it's up to us, the staff, to provide the quality of care for our seniors.
Beyond healthcare, Wing Kei had an obligation to the Chinese community to provide cultural care to meet the physical, social, spiritual, and emotional needs of the residents. The result? A family of people happy and healthy, mind, body, and soul.
What we provide in Wing Kei, most important, is about building that family. That when they move in here, they feel they are part of this family.
As a doctor, when I come to work here, it is different. And I think families are really happy when they see their loved ones, their grandparents, their parents are getting really good care here and they're happy here.
I think of my own parents and my grandparents who struggled as immigrants to come into Canada to seek a better life, a life out of poverty, out of oppression. It's a chance for me as a young person to give back to the community. Volunteering and being involved in a community like Wing Kei is recognizing the stories, recognizing the struggles and the challenges that the generation before me, before us, went through, and a chance to support them during a different phase in their lives.
Today, Wing Kei is fully integrated with the Alberta Health Services Senior Care Program, and the association's board of directors continues its work to keep the original vision of Wing Kei. Today, there is again a growing demand for more seniors care in the community, especially the kind of unique family care that Wing Kei provides.
There's a culture in Wing Kei that everyone catches on to very quickly. The staff, families, everyone sees the culture of Wing Kei.
Wing Kei is more than just a little circle, but this is open up for all Chinese, wherever they come from. That's what they need, a good facility caring for their health. And that's important.
The community came together not just by seeing the need, but also by observing the passion of this group of Christian leaders that work together to pursue that dream of building a nursing home. And that kind of catch on to the people around us, just like the spark to become a fire.